ho, ho, boys and girls, and Merry Christmas. Santa's going to read you a book. It's called The Night Before Christmas, and it was written by a man by the name of Clement W. Moore. And he wrote this book about me. He's talking about a mom and dad and their kids waiting on me to get there. So let's start. This is written. It's written for Will, the Christmas boy. It goes, "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, just a little bitty mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children all nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. It's cold outside. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of midday to the objects below, when to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sled and 8 tiny reindeer. That was me, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than angels his courser they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. I was having the ride of my life. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was all dressed in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished, for with ashes and soot, boy, would I ever get nasty. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. Boy, my nose got cold, it got real red, my cheeks too. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head, just like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. Yeah, it does that. It just bounces. He was chubby and plump, a jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger up the side of his nose, gave a nod, and up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Merry Christmas, boys and girls, we'll see you soon. Have a Merry Christmas."